Sopra montagna camminando senza brescia, sopra cima ci sta una vecchia miricina che n'aspetta. Un'intra laguna si riflette utocori, un mungi bello e un fuoco l'amori, una matrienna e a sciamari l'amori.
First of all, I really want to give thanks because I'm still impressed from all these topics that we open together about the medicine music that we create and all the different definitions and understanding and perspective on medicine music that you provide, you gave, and together we assemble and we create together a definition for this community of what medicine music is, what medicine music is bringing to our life, to our community, which is the kind of medicine music also that we would like to send and provide. And also for myself that I'm producing this album that definitely is a medicine music album. It's a perfect way how to share and create a common narrative to spread the voice of what medicine music is. And still absolutely, of course, in work in progress. I'm sure that more people they are going to add this definition of what medicine music is. So thank you again for working together on that. Because one of my this is a discussion that I want to share with you also, that one of my idea that came out during the last days when we open all this topic and this Pandora box on what medicine music is, it can be for us, maybe your definition are perfect sentences and quotes that I could add even in some reels and posts that we can do on Instagram, on the different social media that I'm and we're going to use to to share the work in progress of this album till the launching of the album itself. That I didn't yet decide exactly which day it will be, because first of all, I want to really have all the different parts that are involved in this production complete. It means to have the full album complete. For example, this track that I used in the opening is the first track of the album. That is Kero song. That is actually the first song at all that I receive in this path of the medicine path. It will be the first song of the album, but still is missing Paulina with the violin. Is missing more instruments like the bass and maybe the piano. I'm working with Stefan from Belgium for the bass, and I'm working also with Gonzalo Paniagua to put some wind. It means flute, quena, typical instruments from the Andes Mountains. So the tracks are not really complete, and my work as voice and the guitars are basically done, but I'm still missing some instruments. So I would like to have really the tracks fully complete before deciding the real day of the launching. With the music engineer that is supporting me in the production, Gaddafi, we realize and we decide that middle of March, all the work will be ready. So after that, I really would like to find the final date that can be the date for the launching, because after the production, of course, there is a term of, to register the song, to put on the platform. I'm using DistroKid platform. That would be the platform that distribute in the different channel like Spotify, YouTube, and et cetera, that can be listened. So there is a lot of work in the background that need to be done before launching. So having said that, what today I really would like to share with you, it's a bit more mm, of myself in terms of where my journey with the music start, and after that I will share the last song of the album that you will understand why this has been the decision to share this song today with all of you. Because after sharing what medicine music is, this opened me a space also of deep reflection in uh, where start, my relation with the music, and where it's really I start to feel that my music can go there out out for the world. So this story of the music for me, it started 20 years ago and more, and it was 2001, so 25 years ago, when I started capoeira, this ancient art of Afro-Brazilian culture. And 20 years ago, capoeira taught me something. It taught me that to sing and play in the same time, to sing with the body, singing is not just an action of the voice, but it's really a reflection of our whole being. And through the capoeira, actually, in the movement of the body, following the rhythm, the body was already singing. This fight of resistance that is capoeira, the body was singing. And especially in the capoeira, in the space in between one strike and another, the body is singing. So capoeira, for me, it's really important in this journey also of the music, because it's still part of my life. I'm still training capoeira as much as I can, especially when I'm in Barcelona with an amazing group that is Banzo do Senzala. But I started my capoeira in Rome, as I told you, 25 years ago. And capoeira opened a door inside me, where this door said that music lives here inside, not just in the head, not just in our voice, but in all our body. In this that we call emotion. No? The music live in my emotions, in our emotions. And actually, these emotions, if literally we go back to the meaning of what emotions means in Latin, ex movere is to move out. So that movement inside, what becomes gesture, that movement, emotion that becomes sound, that emotion that becomes prayer. And then already when I opened this capacity in me of singing and playing together, playing instrument and singing together in the capoeira. Then I came years later in the medicine plants path, the red road, the ceremonies, the circle, and ceremony after ceremony in the Andes mountain when I lived, in the Amazon, on the Pacific coast, in our sea, in Mediterranean Sea, through visions, through silence, through vibrations, that only the words cannot hold. I felt something new, no? That the wind, old songs, the songs are in the water, the songs are in the fire and the earth, they all the songs, especially of the everyone who came before us. This is something that I really felt deeply in the medicine path. And learning the ancient song, we can become guardians of the ancient songs. But the plant taught also something else, that I could guard the old songs for sure, but that also I can also sing my own song, my story, my joy, my pain, my transformation, my emotion. They deserve to come out. They deserve to be sung too. And we all keep singing. And we as community in all the places where we join each other in the ceremony, we know that we are singing to the wind, we are singing to the water, we are keep singing to the fire and the earth in the way that this spirit, the guardians of the life, they can guard our songs for those who come after, in the way that so the spiral continue. But here there is what really matters for me also, and why I'm sharing that. It was that the community confirmed confirmed me this truth. So it's been there after years and singing and learning songs, that people came to me and say, okay, but I remember my first ceremony in which the people after the ceremony came and say, where I can find your music? Have you recorded anything? We would like to listen your music in our homes with our children. And honestly, I never imagined this before. I thought my song were small, personal, just for me to share in the ceremony. But then the community showed me something different. That when I sing in my story, I also singing our story because my music is my community. My music is my family too. So what I start to feel from the circle, and I listen to the circle around me whispering, is it it's time to sing what you are, it's time to record also who you are and to share with us. So this is what really this outer signal opened me the door to say, okay, let's that's why I did like 3 years ago almost this first two single that are already there. That was an experiment. Okay, let's try to record because I never record music, and it's a long, hard process, beautiful and hard in the same time, that require time, dedication. So this is the reason. Maybe I already shared in the past meeting as the reason why I'm creating, and I really like to involve the community, and I love to do this meeting together, because this is the reason why I called you community, Foco Sacro, Summa Causai, friends and family, because I deeply feel that this world needs music. This world needs the messages of the sacred plants, memory of the earth, the ancestral teachings through the songs, that vibration that is able to heal. It needs these voices. But also, I have the feeling that a single voice does not travel so far, because what I learned from capoeira, and I confirmed also in the red path in capoeira with the main instruments that is the birimbau, and in the red path the main instruments we know are the rattle and the staff. We are learning and we're remembering, more than learning, that songs are arrows, and these are the people that we are carrying these arrows, and we are using these tools as an arrow and a bow. They became our only weapon, this inherited weapon, where we use them to hunt spirits with these arrows, those spirits that can come to us in our prayers to help us to know our purposes that are always peace and health, our common purpose. So we are learning with the instruments, and we have often we share this, that is part of the instruction of our ceremony, that we shoot arrows with our instruments and with our songs to the sky, to the earth, to the mountain, to the sea, the moon and the sun, to the element. And we are throwing those arrows to the spirit in the fire, in the water. So ceremony after ceremony, why we repeat same song, because we are able repeating that we can carve these arrows, we can sharpen them, and also we are improving our aim throwing those arrows. But we know this is the metaphor that came to my mind, that an arrow needs a bow to be thrown. no, isn't it? Without the bow and arrow is a, we call it just a spear that you can throw only as far as my arm can throw. But with a bow, these arrows can fly far, can open path, and can also reach people who never reach alone. And for me, it is the reason why I convoke my community, because for me, the community, our community, all of us together, we became that bow. The community can give strength to our own arrows, to amplify them, to, to carry them far, to those hearts that don't know us yet. And this is the beauty, is the difficult as well, because the community is our treasure. We need each other, and we can become our each other treasure as well. And I feel always a lot of to be a lucky man, a lucky person, because I have a community. I have a community that I can recognize that is my family, is my community. This community also recognizes myself. We recognize each other as a community. And also is not just my community, the ones that can give strength for now to this project, this mission, but also sharing with my community is also the possibility to living always open the door of humility and humbleness, because I can always improve my aim in all my work, even in my song, with the feedback of the community. So before I want to launch this message to the world, I want to involve the community that already exists. This is not really, I shared with other person, what I really want, why I'm involved in my community is not more than I want to improve or I want to increase the followers that I have in Instagram or in TikTok. I didn't even have TikTok, but I don't, this is not really my mission. Maybe it can be a consequence, but what I really feel that I want to engage and bonding more and more with the community that already exists, not with more people that can be involved in our community. Our community is already big. It's maybe not worldwide, but between Europe and all America, we have a big community. So I just were really working on the possibility that this community became part of this message, that this community can be that the bow that throw together those arrows that are each one of the songs of this album. Because with this tension of the ball, with the strength of the ball, we can travel beyond. And then, yes, maybe we can reach also beyond the community that already exists. There are hearts everywhere waiting for this message of hope, vibration that awake their purpose. So the community that recognizes itself, that we are aiming in the same direction, that we say we share a common purpose, we can give this strength together. So, and more hands we pull in the bow, the further the arrows can fly. So this is what I'm asking. This is what I wanted to share today with you. Why I'm asking this, especially on the Andes Mountains. I discovered something really powerful that changed. It give a lot of perspective in my life. On the Andes Mountain, there is a concept that is part of the culture of the Quechua people. That is to do a minga. Minga, it's a word in Quechua that actually we cannot even have. We don't have one word to translate this concept in maybe in English, or I don't know, but it's the translation can be community work, communitarian work, but it's even more than communitarian work, because Minga it's is also a way of life. It's something that when the community needs something, is automatically that everybody go there and work together for that something. When there is a specific or even an urgent need from someone of the community, is a kind of circle economy that people create together in the community on the Andes Mountain, when each one is dedicating time or to common project or to the needs of someone specific in the community. So here is what I'm asking to you, to the member of this community. I'm asking to take responsibility for this common purpose. Con ciccia e mambe, minga minga. Okay, yeah. Con ciccia e mambe, minga minga. Then you can help us in the deep meaning of this sentence. So the responsibility of this common purpose is to listen to this album together, not alone in a private silence, not just whenever I feel I like it, all of us in the same time, like a ceremony. I think this can be really revolutionary because this word move us more often to solitary consumption, each one in our house, in our couch, in our bubble, no coordination, no synchronization. And sometimes it's easier to get lost when we are alone doing stuff. I'm offering, and I want to create a space where we can do something opposite, maybe different, working on coordination, synchronization, in the day that we can choose together consciously. And maybe this can be really magic. I'm praying for magic in our life to coordinate. In this way, our community, we can discover who we are. Working together, we know each other and we make community. So this is the minga. For me, the minga in this proposal is to build the bow of these arrows together. This minga that is communal work, where the entire community together is building, is preparing in the farm. That's this tradition is a farmer tradition, like preparing the soil, sowing, harvesting. This is minga. So these months before the launching of the album is for preparing this bow together, for sharpening the arrows, tips. We can sharpen, we can polish, we can know, that's why I'm sharing, we know the material which arrow is made of. We decide together when we have enough strength to release this arrow. Like an arrow, no? Synchronizing breath, side by side. Because the minga is this coordination of time and space. Your attention creates tensions. Your time creates tension. We know where our attention go, our energy flow. And it will be our coordination in this way that can really bend the bow. I'm sharing that because I don't just want that you can feel just ambassador of this project, but really companion of a minga, partner in this work. For me, I said in the beginning, and doing all of this, also the possibility with no stress. We don't have to accomplish or achieving any goal, specific goal, because this will be win-win. Because the most beautiful truth in all this proposal for me is that we will win anyway. Maybe the arrows will fly far away. Maybe it surprise us with all the question about algorithm and follower, etc. Maybe not, but we still will win. Because those who will participate in this minga, we will be more united. We will be stronger. We will know each other a little bit more than before, for sure. Because we can share time and space. We will have work together that is working, that we can know each other. And we will have discovered something that is possible to coordinate around a common purpose that is founded on a simple thing. We will have proven something that conscious shared time is the greatest treasure. And then when this arrow will there in the world, the arrow that is album, the message of the sacred plants in form of song, it will carry the vibration not only of Dario Hampi, but the vibration of the entire community that choose to launch this album together in the world. We have this possibility in a different time and space that is this present time. A minga for the people of the Andes Mountain was really just something related, especially with physical work on the land in the farm. This is a possibility that minga is not just an ancestral memory, but it's a living technology also for the present, in which we can use even this tool that is our technology to make a minga to do something that has ancestral roots. So we proposal to be companion of this minga. So are you willing to discover that coordination around the purpose is possible? So if yeah, welcome to the minga. Welcome to the ceremony. Welcome to this communitarian space for all of you. These are what I want to share with you. What I just shared with you, I wrote in it's a story that I wrote. I shared with you the talk story, the narrative of this story, and I want to publish this story that is the foundation of why I'm invoking and I'm calling the community to be part of this project. And yeah, before sharing now, as I promised, I want to share one of the songs of this album. But please, it's also your time if you would like to share something. If what I just share with you provoked you something, and there is something that you would like to share or ask, or if Alex want to share what Chiche Mambe Minga Minga means, you're welcome. And the microphone is also for you.
All, the one and all. I'm Alexander, very well-known faces and new faces. Well, Chiche Mambe, in terms of the Minga work, means basically is the community food. Chicha is the medicine of the fermentation of the corn. It's a drink, and it's served in a thing called tutuma. It's like a half circle, and the reason why is because it's a remembrance of the breast. So it's the milk, mother milk, leche materna, and that's the food that is gonna give us the nutrients and force to work in non-stop and help us to create a synchronicity and link with everyone. So in that way we can do the work in chain work. And Mambe, well, what can I say? Just the Mama Coca is also give us the possibility to speak through love and talk the truth without hurting no one. So yeah, in that order of ideas is the one of the ways that make able to work in community, to keep working in community. Simple as that. And about this minga, musically speaking, man, I feel great right now, and I just want to make a reggae song for Santa Maria. It's just, yeah, so count with me, Dario. You know that every time, alongside, every time, you can count with me, every time. Simple as that. Thank you to all.
But thank you for sharing that, because I'm pretty sure that I know that chicha and mambe are one of the main ingredients to do a minga, especially for the people that are working in the farm. It's the drink and the power that's eating sacred plants like coca leaf can be helpful for the work. Thank you for sharing that, Alex. I want to share the song of Santa Maria. Why I want to share the song of Santa Maria with you? This song of Santa Maria, it will be the in the design of the whole album will be the last song of the album, and this it's a song that and the only Brazilian song that I will share in this album. It's a song really like all of them, but it's really, I like to say, it's an important song in my life, because this song with the Brazilian music for me is it's my individual bridge between the Brazilian Afro-Brazilian culture that I really feel deep inside of me through the Capoeira arts and the Brazilian people that I met in my life that gave me most of the ability and capacity that I have in rhythm, in playing instruments and singing. So it's where, as I told you in the beginning, is where I discover the capacity of singing and playing and moving the body at the same time. So this is a song that for me is bridging the world with one of the sacred plants, dedicated to one of the sacred plants that is definitely the ones that I met first in my life together with the tobacco, and is one of that is worldwide used and we can find everywhere. That is the plant of Santa Maria. So this is dedicated to this sacred plant. And about the story of this song, is a song that when years ago my daughter she was a baby, and we were I remember it was a summertime and we were playing on just taking a bath. She was taking a bath, and you know the children all the time when especially their baby la 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 la, and we were playing, and I remember that during that specific bath we were playing and singing just with la la la, and she inspired and we inspired each other this melody that is la 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 la. It came together. It was just a really nice moment of union and joyful moment together with my daughter. The guy, she was really small, but it was just the melody. And then 1 month later, in the island of Sicily, in the same island where we were living when she was baby, I went to a thermal place close to the sea in the south of Sicily. It's called Agrigento, in which there are beautiful thermal close to the sea. And I was during the night. We were there in the hot pool and working in a river that is a hot river. All around of me, full of cane and plants. There were not cannabis, but similar to the plant of Maria. And I was there in the hot water during the night. And in this hot spring, I was a small waterfall on me. That melody that was there, and I wasn't remembering actually the melody that I was singing with my daughter, came back to me, and with all this movement of the water, of Mamayo Shum, the wind that was blowing, Yansa, I remember that melody came back to me, and with that melody, these lyrics of this song appeared, and I was there in the waterfall in this hot spring, and I started to sing Santa Maria è una mulher, and all basically I went out from that hot bath, and I don't know, I took some pen, I tried to record the song to not lose that lyrics, and it became part of my song, especially in the ceremony. And this time, many of you know this song. I sang for people. I already shared this song with many people, so you know the lyrics of this song. Is not really a new song. It's one of my oldest song. My daughter now she's 15, so maybe it's been like 12 years ago when I received this song. But this time, for this album, I decided to honor with this song that is a Brazilian song, my roots of Capoeira. So the recording that I'm doing is a recording with the main instruments of Capoeira, that is the berimbau and pandeiro. And still in this recording, we are missing the percussion. So I'm sharing with you the result of the draft of this song, where the lyrics are there, the voice is there, and it just needed to add more percussion to this song. So I hope you enjoy.
Dança no vento.